Shania's story. A message from an unknown number. Shania had always believed in the goodness of people. Growing up in a small town, she had a close-knit circle of friends, a supportive family, and a sense of security that she cherished. She had a warm smile and a compassionate heart, and she believed that everyone in her life would always have her back. At the age of 23, Shania had moved to the city for work. It was a dream come true, but it also meant that she was far away from everything familiar. She found herself missing the comfort of home, but was determined to make this new chapter work. One evening, after a long day of work, Shania sat on her couch, scrolling through social media, when she noticed a message from an unknown number. It was a simple greeting. "Hey, is this Shania? I hope I'm not disturbing you." The message was friendly, and curiosity got the better of her. She replied, "Yes, this is Shania. Who's this?" The reply came quickly. "I'm Ayan. We met a few months ago at a conference. Do you remember me?" Shania tried to recall, but the name didn't ring a bell. Still, she decided to engage. Oh, Ayan. I'm sorry. I don't quite remember, but it's nice to hear from you." Ayan's responses were thoughtful and polite, and their conversations quickly grew into a friendly connection. They talked about work, life, and even their favorite books and movies. Ayan seemed to have a similar sense of humor, and he shared his thoughts on everything, from politics to philosophy, making Shania feel like she'd found a kindred spirit. Days turned into weeks, and their conversations grew more frequent. Shania began to look forward to his messages. One day, Ayan suggested, "Shania, we should meet up in person sometime soon. I feel like we really connect, and it would be nice to talk face to face." Shania hesitated at first. She wasn't used to meeting people she'd only known through messages. But Ayan's words felt sincere, and she agreed. "Sure, let's meet. How about this weekend?" When the day arrived, Shania felt a flutter of nervous excitement. She arrived at the cafe they had agreed upon and saw Ayan sitting at a table, looking exactly as he had in his pictures. His smile was warm, and his presence gave off an easy charm. They spent hours talking, laughing, and enjoying each other's company. It was like they'd known each other for years. Shania felt comfortable, and she could see that Ayan genuinely seemed to care about her. But as their friendship grew, something started to feel off. Ayan began to pull away, becoming less responsive to her messages. He would sometimes take days to reply, and when he did, his messages were short and distant. Shania couldn't understand what had changed. Was he busy? Had he lost interest? One evening, Shania gathered the courage to ask him, "Ayan, I've noticed that you're not replying as much. Is everything okay?" Ayan's reply was curt. They've just been really busy with work and other things. You understand, right?" Shania nodded, even though a knot formed in her stomach. She told herself that maybe it was just a phase. But deep down, she couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. Then, one day, Shania received a message that made her heart drop. It was a forwarded text from a group chat, and as she read through it, she saw her own name mentioned. Her stomach churned as she saw Ayan's friends talking about her body shaming her. One of them had commented, "Ayan, does she even take care of herself? She looks so different from her pictures. What's up with that?" Another friend joined in, "Yeah, she's looking a bit too chubby for someone so young. Not my type at all." The words were like daggers to Shania's heart. Ayan, the person she had trusted, had not only been a silent participant, but had also laughed along with them. He hadn't said a word to defend her, hadn't even tried to stop them from talking about her like that. Her hands trembled as she read the messages over and over again. Confused and hurt, Shania immediately confronted Ayan. "Why would you let them talk about me like that? Why didn't you stop them? Why didn't you defend me? Ayan's response was cold and dismissive. It's just a joke. Don't overthink it. We were just talking with friends. It's no big deal. But for Shania, it was a big deal. She had trusted him with her feelings, with her vulnerabilities, and now she realized that all of that trust had been misplaced. Shania didn't know what to feel anymore. Was Ayan the person she had thought he was? Or had he been pretending all along? She had shared so much with him, her fears, her dreams, even her insecurities about her body. And now, here she was, feeling betrayed and humiliated. She decided it was time to cut ties. The pain of betrayal was too much to bear. Shania blocked Ayan on social media and deleted his number. She didn't want to keep reminding herself of the hurt he had caused. But moving on wasn't as easy as she had hoped. Every time she looked at her phone, she found herself wondering if Ayan would reach out. Would he apologize? Would he try to make amends? Days turned into weeks, and Shania began to heal. Slowly, she stopped checking her phone and focusing on herself. She started spending time with friends who truly cared about her, and her confidence slowly began to return. She realized that the most important relationship she needed to nurture was the one she had with herself. The lesson. The story of Shania teaches us all an important lesson. Sometimes, people we trust can hurt us in ways we never imagined. Ayan's betrayal wasn't just about body shaming. It was about how he had dismissed Shania's feelings, her insecurities, and her trust. To all the girls out there, remember, your worth is not defined by others' opinions or judgments. Trust should be earned, not freely given. Never let anyone make you feel less than you are, especially when they've been the ones who should have had your back. The right people will lift you up, support you, and appreciate you for who you truly are inside and out. Subscribe for more videos. Stay in touch. Take care of yourself. Bye.